probably turn up that. How are y'all? Kidney stone, kidney infection be damned. We are here. I'm hydrating, okay? I'm so sick of water at this point. When you show up, say hello. Let me know where you're watching from. We're going to keep this short tonight. I always say that, but tonight we really are. We'll just be here for a half hour. Ask your questions about stabilizers and machine embroidery, whatever you've got. Hello, Francie Joe. How are you? I am freshly showered. I'm up. I'm moving. You can see there's no makeup, but y'all expect that from me about 50% of the time anyway. So yeah, doing well. Eileen said, hi, hope you're better. Yeah, doing good. We're doing good. We're on a course of antibiotics. So we're doing good. So hi, how y'all doing? I can see some people joining me. Hello. Say hi. I'd love to know who's here. Am I the only person who always has 1,000 tabs open? Like all the time? Hello, Karen. Francie Joe says, good, we had sunshine and 49 degrees today. A heat wave. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is a heat wave. You know, I haven't been outside at all, so I don't know what the weather's been like. Let's look at what I sat by the pool tonight. That was nice. 64. Oh, we have a low of 55. Look at us go. Hello, Millie. Eileen said, got my first COVID shot, second one scheduled on St. Patrick's Day. Yay. Oh, congratulations. Which shot are you getting, Eileen? That's great. That is great news. Hopefully, all y'all will get your vaccinations soon. We all need them. Pfizer. Okay, that's good. I heard the Moderna one's a little tougher on the second shot. So, woohoo! Trying to give you some. Trying to have a little better lighting up in this place, but good call, Eileen. Man, I woke up, so I passed a kidney stone, and then I realized this morning, I was realizing, oh, I have a kidney infection. That's what's happening. So I'm now on antibiotics. And here we are. We're finally going to kick this thing, I swear. One way or another, man, I swear. All right. Oh, and I wanted to tell you guys, I pushed back next week's. I'm still going live next week, but I'm changing up the schedule a little bit. I haven't had time to schedule other things. I've literally been in bed all the time. So there will be a new schedule up. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe Friday. Maybe tomorrow. Or I'm going to shoot for tomorrow. And I'll schedule in some of those new lives. But I did push back one of my lives. The live that was scheduled for next week. We're going to do it on the 17th. So that'll be the before and after with the stabilizers. So we'll do that one on the 17th, and I'll schedule something else. I just need more time to prepare for it. I have been in bed. I have been sleeping or trying to sleep. It's been traumatic. All right. Well, say hi. Let me know who's here. I love to know. Let me grab my. Did I tell y'all I got some fidget toys? Since I sit here and fidget the whole time we talk together, I actually got myself some fidget toys. So I can sit and this one's loud, so I try not to play with this one. But I made sure to get one that was quiet. All right, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and get started because we're only going to be live until about 8:30. So let's see if we can keep it. I mean, if y'all have a ton of questions, then we'll keep going. But looks like a nice small group tonight. Let me close out some of these things that I think are making it a little slow on my end. Perfect. Ask your questions as you show up, as you have them, whatever you'd like. We are going to be talking about why I hate tearaway stabilizers. Why I'm willing to go as far as to say I hate them. I'm not willing to go as far as to say that they're the worst, because they're not. They're helpful. My disclaimer being that tearaway stabilizers, there is a time and a place for them. The reason why I hate tearaway stabilizers is because of the way that they are, because of the misinformation around them. So I don't actually hate tearaway stabilizers. Clickbait, don't hate tearaway stabilizers. I hate the way people talk about tearaway stabilizers. I hate the way people truly think that tearaway stabilizers are our saviors for machine embroidery, and it's so not. Like, tearaway stabilizer is not a beginner stabilizer necessarily. That's why I hate them. I was sent home when I started machine embroidering. I was sent home with a roll of medium weight tearaway. I used it on 3 different projects. They all turned out terrible, and I quietly tucked my machine embroidery module away and thought, I'm not doing that again. That's freaking terrible. I suck at this. This is bad. Why did I spend money on this? And it was because I was sent home with the wrong tools. The wrong tools. I was sent home with no guidance, which happens. I mean, they can't teach us all of it right there, but we can do better. We can do better. Hello, Susan. Hello. And Jenna said, are you feeling better? I am feeling much better. Even much better, much betterer from this morning. Because this morning I woke up feeling like crap, and I was like, I can't do this again. So, feeling much better. Thank you. It's always nice to come hang out with y'all. Thanks, Jenna. Thanks for worrying about me. I definitely put my family through the paces this weekend. Oof. I put them through it this weekend. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Okay. So, it's not... This is a hard rant to go through because I feel as if I should be very careful, because we need to know that tearaway stabilizer has a time and a place. I'm not saying I hate tearaway stabilizer. You're never going to use it. Don't buy it. It's a scam. No, that all depends on the type of embroidery you want to do, the type of sewing that you do, and what you want to be creating. What I do want to say about tearaway stabilizers is they shouldn't be your first stabilizer. I've heard from a few of you that your first stabilizer was a medium weight cutaway, and that's great. That's great. I think your store set you up for better success than a lot of people are set up. Okay. No, Millie. We are not wasting it. We are not getting rid of it. Hold on. Millie has a great question. If you were sent home with medium weight cutaway, I think you'd be more excited about machine embroidery because more of your projects would have gone right. So that's kind of why I hate it. Is I think it's just through misconceptions and through stores not necessarily knowing that much about machine embroidery, that then they send you home with a medium weight tearaway and they're like, good luck. Yay, you've got this thing now. Tearaway is definitely, okay. Cutaway, tearaway, wash away. These are our 3 categories, right? Tearaway gets A lot of people say tear away, cut away, wash away, which kind of implies, right, that it's tear away first. That's kind of our most important one. I don't feel that way. I always say cut away, tear away, wash away, because those are, to me, that's the ranking. I think cutaway is best. It is going to work on a range of projects. There's enough different types of cutaway that you can have something go really successful and look great forever, because cutaway stays forever. Then there's tearaway. So cutaway, good on most things. Not all things, not all things, most things. Then there's tearaway. Tearaway has a little bit more specialty application and specialty use than anybody is being told. Okay? A little tougher to use that thing than they're telling us. So that's why I say tearaway second. Now, once again, if you talked to your dealer, if you talked to somebody else who teaches machine embroidery and you told them what you like to embroider and they said, okay, then you should take home medium weight cutaway. You should take home lightweight tearaway. You should take home lightweight tearaway. You should use these tearaway products. Then I would trust them over me right now, because, and we can talk about it more individually, but they listened to you. They listened to what you're doing. They listened to what you need and what you want to learn, and then gave you a stabilizer. The problem is that medium weight tearaway has become a default, and it is in no way a default. No way is it a default. It is going to screw you over in a lot of projects, which ultimately just makes you sad and not want to embroider. That's the worst case scenario for me, is like, I don't want you to be so frustrated that then you don't embroider. So Millie has the best question, because this is not what I'm here to do. Let me tell you, this is not what I'm here to do. Millie says, so what the heck do we do with tearaway stabilizer that we were sent home with? I don't want to waste it. Do not waste it. Do not. Tearaway stabilizer has a great place in your sewing room ecosystem, because not only can you use it, do I have my, I don't think I do. I have a sample that's great for medium weight tearaway. If you're doing linens or red work, you're going to want a medium weight tearaway. If you're doing certain types of quilt blocks, it doesn't hold a ton of stitches. It doesn't stabilize a ton of stitches, but there's a lot of things that it will do a great job with. It would do a great job with these. I keep bringing this guy out. That'd be great, because it's not a ton of stitching. You don't have to worry about it too much. So don't get rid of it. Buttonholes for tearaway, absolutely. Decorative stitching in our sewing room, you're going to want your medium weight tearaway. You're going to need it for machine embroidery. You're going to need it for, some people use them on certain hems they're doing, anything like that. So tearaway still has, I am in no way saying get rid of it. No way. I'm in no way saying, what a rube, you took home all that tearaway. No way. No way. You're going to use it. But if right now you hate machine embroidery, if right now you're saying, you can't help me with machine embroidery, I have messed this up over and over and over again, your stabilizer is probably why. You have to know the right stabilizer for the right project. With stabilizer school, I talk about the mushy method. So the mushy method is a step-by-step process that you can take. It's a mnemonic device, a ridiculous one, but it's a step-by-step process that you can take to figure out what stabilizer goes with what project. And the second you start to learn that and start to feel comfortable with choosing your stabilizer based on your project, that's when things come alive. Really do. It's a boring first step. It's a really boring first step, and I'm so sorry, but it's an important one. It truly is an important one. Jenna says, I just started and I immediately bought medium cutaway. So let's talk about the inverse of like why I hate tearaway. Let's talk about why I love cutaway. Cutaway is the love of my life, particularly medium weight cutaway. Cutaway is not going to work if you don't want to see the stabilizer on the back. I have strong feelings about that. Because I feel like in a lot of cases, we need to get over the fact that stabilizer is going to be seen on the back. Like, get over it. Get over it. It's not that big a deal. All traces don't need to be gone from the back in order for your embroidery to still be awesome and great and wonderful. So I have feelings about that. But there are times like with sheer fabrics or with towels where it might be too much, right? Especially like a flour sack towel. So cutaway isn't going to be great for everything. I understand that. I pull back when I can, but it is great for most things. It is going to stay in your design forever, which means it's going to stabilize your design forever, which just means that your design is going to look good. Yeah, forever. So that's why I really like it. There are certain times where you have to use a cutaway, particularly stretch. So I have that cardigan in the background. I think my t-shirt is over here. I made some TikToks with it and then I ditched it over here before I started feeling really sick. Anything with stretch, you're going to want to have that cutaway on the back. Look at my cutaway on the back. People get so bothered by this, and it's really hard for me to, because I don't want to be the kind of person who comes in and just tells you to like get over it. But also there's an element of seeing stabilizers on the back that some of us do need to get over. Like, it's fine. It's fine that it's on the back of there. It does not in any way impede the beautiful work that you have done on the front. In fact, it might make it look better because it's going to stay with it. So medium weight cutaway is great. I kind of went on a tangent a little bit, but medium weight cutaway is a great staple of your sewing room. It'll work on the most fabrics. It will work on the most, on varying degrees of stitches. You could do one layer of a medium weight cutaway for light to medium weight designs. You can do 2 layers of a medium weight cutaway for medium to heavy stitch outs. So it kind of covers your butt. If there was, for any of my embroiderers who would be more on a budget, a medium weight cutaway is absolutely where I'd have you go. It's going to cover you in the most circumstances. So that's why I like it. When you see me kind of go someplace else like that, it's just me trying to balance the sassiness, because I don't want to come in here and be like, what idiot. That's not how I feel about it. I just feel like we can break away from worrying about what the backside of our embroidery looks like and break away from tearaway stabilizers being, that's some misinformation. There's some misinformation in this community that I'm hoping that I can be enough of a presence to correct. And Susan said, just don't wear your shirt inside out. Exactly. I would argue that it'll help you not wear your shirt inside out, because look at that. You'd be like, oh, that's not right. That's exactly it. But even on like washcloths or bath towels, people get really bothered that the stabilizer is going to be seen on the back. And there is an element of that I want you to get over. I don't want to be a jerk about it. I really don't. I'm not really like I don't want to be a turd about it. But we're just going to work towards I think the problem, okay, here's another, ready? Are you ready to go on a tangent? It's a tangent and it's another soapbox moment. So I'm going to step off the I hate stabilizers soapbox and step onto the, I think when we don't know what we're doing with something, we want it to be perfect to prove that we know what we're doing with it. Machine embroidery, and I think that we get a mistaken idea of what the ideal is. The ideal for I'm going to release you from that right now. The ideal for machine embroidery is not that it looks just as perfect on the front as it does on the back. It's not really what we're going for. Certainly on something like a shirt of your own that nobody's ever going to see, it does not matter what the back looks like. Nobody's ever going to see it. You could royally screw up the back of this and it'll be your own secret. But I think I've noticed a lot. I've noticed a lot that in absence of understanding of machine embroidery, we get drawn to perfection with machine embroidery. And we don't even really know what that means. What it means is it looks nice from the front. That's what it means. What we mean, what good machine embroidery is we like it. That's it. That's it. Don't worry about the back of it has a little, oh gosh, but you can see the stabilizer, but there's one loop on the back of it, but my bobbin color doesn't match the front. Do not worry about that. That's not an ideal that we're looking for on this. And you can see it on professional embroidery. You can see it on professional embroidery. So I'm here to say, you've got this. Whether slowly or all at once, we will grow your stabilizer stash so that you have stabilizer for every occasion, not just 20 shades of tearaway. That's what mine look like. I don't know about y'all. Mine look like 20 shades of tearaway. I still have tearaway that I bought when I first started that I haven't got to get rid of. Oh, my Lord. And we're going to get you to a point where you really understand what we're looking for good machine embroidery and how you can get there easily, not stressing yourself out, feeling confident about the journey, the end result, and what that really means. Yeah. That's my little side rant. Jenna said, are you planning on opening up stabilizer school again soon? Why, thank you for asking. Stabilizer school opens up in 1 week. Yeah. Stabilizer school opens up in 1 week. And I'm so excited. So excited to have it back open. I am going to be, there is a segment that's getting added to the workbook. Even less notes you have to take on your own. Yeah. Next week, girl. Next week. So if you're excited about stabilizer school, one of the things that you can do to make sure you're like the first person to know about it is that you can, and that dancing was so bad, but I am not used to being around people because I've been laying in bed. So got a lot of extra energy. Here's the sales page. Let's call it what it is. The sales page for stabilizer school. And you can get on the wait list for stabilizer school. I'm sending you so that you'll get the email right away about it. There we go. Done. Can I pin this? I can pin this message. Yes, Jenna, I'm so excited. I'm thinking this time around we might have a live component to this. I think we'll have a live component and then that live will then live after in stabilizer school so that you can watch later. I know that puts some undue pressure on some people and I have I'm very fortunate. This is not to be like, but I have oh yes, Jenna, yes. I have an international audience, so I have to make sure that live components, I do a few of them so that everybody the world over can find a time that they like. But I think we'll do a live element to it. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Francie Joe said, when I first started, 1996, I used tearaway. It seemed to pull designs out of whack no matter how carefully I tore it away. Oh, so the other thing with tearaways are tearaways, they've come a long way. Tearaway, long way. Because a lot of them used to be directional. You could only pull one way or another. They wouldn't really pull away that easy. There was some messy, messy stuff going on. You'd have to layer one layer this way and the other layer this way to make sure that they actually like crossed each other and formed a good base. No, that's terrible. OESD, that's part of why I use OESD. Do I have Ultra Clean in here? That's part of why I use OESD. Any of the purple labels, okay, I don't have one. Any of the purple labels with OESD are tearaway. I love their Ultra Clean and Tear because it truly does tear away beautifully and then it washes away really nicely. It's actually incredible. And I like it for paper piecing. If anybody here likes to do paper piecing with their quilting, that's also a wonderful thing about Ultra Clean and Tear is that we can do that. But yeah, tearaways, they've come a long way, but that's also part of it is, you know, no, I'm not going to say it. I was going to say they could be difficult, but it's just the use of tearaways that are so difficult. And I think they were really exciting when they first came out. And oh my goodness, we can just tear this away. We don't have to have that on there. Yeah. You know, if I only could have one, and it's hard because I actually love I like cutaways the most. I like washaways the second most. And I like tearaways dead last. Not third, last. But also, I'm a really terrible leader. Because I don't want you to take my word for gospel. I really don't. I want you to try it out, figure out what you like it for, figure out what you don't. This is a component that I feel, we're going to wrap it up with my third soapbox of the night. The major component that I see missing in machine embroidery education is, what do you like? What do you like? And honestly, it's maybe even a major component that's missing from sewing education, because we're here to tell people, like, I'm here to tell you how to be really good with machine embroidery, how to be fearless with it. But being fearless with machine embroidery also means like turning this on its head, means trying different things, means eventually thumbing your nose at what I say, because you have your own methods, your own ways. This is how you like to do it. That's what I want for you. That's my vision for you, is that eventually you show up to these because we have become good friends. We like to hang out and have a good time, but not because you need my advice anymore, because you got it covered at this point. You know what you like. You know how to achieve the results you want. It sucks to say it, but my goal for you is to outgrow me 100%. And that's something that's kind of built into the fabric of Tough Kitten Crafts, is I want you to outgrow me. At least the education side. I hope you come hang out and stay in touch forever. But it's like being an elementary school teacher or something, right? It's like, you have to grow up. I don't want you to, but you have to. So I don't like tearaways. I hate them. I hate what people tell us about tearaways. I hate every time somebody is sent home with a roll of tearaway and their dealer didn't ask them. Someone at the quilt shop, someone at the dealership when they bought the machine, didn't send them home with that because that's what they need. It's just because they don't know any better and they don't know where to send them. So if you're looking for the one stabilizer that will get you the most results. We're going to go for a medium weight cutaway. That is our answer to the medium weight tearaway. And thank you, Susan. My soapbox moments tonight. This is why I couldn't miss out tonight. Yeah. Yeah. You're getting kicked out of the nest eventually. You absolutely are. And here's a sneak peek into the world before I go get a whole nother glass of water. So sick of water. I have been interested in business and being an entrepreneur for going on a decade now. And I helped other businesses grow, things like that, finally doing my own thing. And one of the things that I keep hearing with certain types of business leaders is like, well, and I heard it as a hairstylist a lot, was like, make sure they're dependent on you for a long time. Get them addicted to hair color. Get them, they need this. They need to come back to you for the answer. And I hated it as a hairstylist. Hated it. And I hate it even more now. Like recently I heard a business leader talk like that. And they're like, make sure that they always want to come back to you for the answer. And I'm Mama Bird. You will always be able to come back and be like, hey, what do you think about this? Have you tried this? Where can I learn this? What should I do? I will always be here for you, but I don't want you to be dependent on me forever. That's literally not the point. The point is that you're fearless. Not that I'm fearless and you keep getting the information from me. That's ridiculous. So, yeah. There will be gentle kicking out of the nest from Mama Bird. That's what will happen. So, yeah. Hello, Sue. I know you are. I'm shutting up now. I never shut up early when I actually say it. Yes. You'd hate it as a customer. Exactly, Susan. And this is is there a post-amble? I know there's a preamble, but is there a post-amble? Ask questions if you have any questions about machine embroidery, anything at all. Let me know. Type it up. This is the part where I chat to give people time to ask questions, but technically we're finished. So, yeah, one of the things I am really exploring, I do a ton of thinking about Tough Kitten Crafts, and y'all, is how do I like to be treated as a customer? How do I like to be treated when I'm part of a community? How do I like people to talk to me? And that's what I'm trying to infuse into this at every turn, because why would I not do unto you? Why? Like, hello. Makes no sense. There's a lot of things in business that fortunately, and it is particularly women, as more and more women entrepreneurs are getting their voices heard. The coaches particularly are getting their voices heard. They're like, we're kicking out all these old ridiculous things, taking it into the new century. So it's been fun. A lot of fun. Jenna said, I didn't know you used to be a hairdresser. Me too. I was. That's why, well, you can't see her now. But the Aquanet tattoo, yes, I was a hairstylist. Absolutely. I was a makeup artist. I went to school for like full-on prosthetic makeup. Then I went to hair school and I did that. And then I ended up being a long armor at a Bernina shop, and the rest, shall we say, is history. And then I hated machine embroidery. I loved it. And then I hated it because I couldn't do it. And then I ignored it for a lot of years. And then I started to really like it because it works with my attention span. And then I was like, oh, I should teach this. So here we are. Sue says, I agree. Whatever we dish out comes back to us tenfold. So if it's good stuff, we're more likely. I fully believe that. I just want to put good out into the world. More important than anything else, I have to keep the lights on, feed myself, things like that. But more important than anything, I really want to be here for you, support you in a positive way, be like a positive, fun thing in your life. So Yay! Oh, Eileen, I love that. Eileen said, loved the 6-week course because now I feel a lot braver to continue to explore machine embroidery. Oh, yay. And Eileen, I'm going to be sending you new handouts because we did it a little different this time and I want everybody to have all the information. So that'll be great. If you want to get into the 6-week course, we do it live. 6-week course, we are doing it again in May. So let me know about that. Yeah, that is so wonderful. It's done in all forms of retail, Karen says. You need to always upsell the customer. I personally hate that. I've not done that as a salesperson because as a customer, I rarely fall for the upsell. And I want to say this right now. I am not afraid to sell. I don't believe sales is a 4-letter word. I just don't. Because I believe that this machine right here, very expensive Bernina. I will show you what it is I love about it. I will show you why I'm obsessed with it. I will show you how it could benefit you. And if you look at me and say, that's not the one for me, okay, let me show you this machine. You know what I mean? Like, I believe in showing people. I just want to show you what will help you get there. So I'm not afraid of sales. I'm not afraid of sales, but also like, I'm not going to be skeevy about them. I'm going to be honest. Stabilizer School, that's got a sales page. I'm not going to hide that that's a sales page. That is to convince you to come join me, but that's because I want to teach you these things. Yes, Karen. Yes. Mm-hmm. I use 3 layers of cutaway stabilizer and only cut away the floating ones from the back. And you can see it from the front because the background is white. Okay. 3 layers. 3 layers of what, Stephanie? I'd like to know 3 layers of what? Only cut away the floating ones from the back. So this is a great thing though. If you do 1 layer or 2 layers, I've never done 3 layers, so I'm a little interested in this. But you can cut, where's the shirt? Where's the shirt? And then we will peace out. Get your questions in because I'm all peace out for real. I know, wasn't that awesome feedback? I'm gonna copy and paste that feedback just so you know, Eileen, because I want to keep it forever. Copy. Okay. So here is my Stephanie, what kind of cutaway? Was it medium weight cutaway? I don't think you need 3 layers. But here we go. Here's 2 layers of my polymesh. That's what it's called. So what I could do, now this is black on black on black. It's fine. It does not do any of that show through. Not a problem. But if you get something like that, you can essentially grade your stabilizers just like you would grade your seams, right? So the first stabilizer, let's cut all the way out here like this. And then the second stabilizer, cut in closer at more of a 1/4 of an inch. That way it's stabilizer against the skin, stabilizer against the fabric, stabilizer against the skin, and then the design. And that grading. Oh, this is my job is hard. My job's hard because I don't want to be like, they're wrong. I would not use 3 layers. I would use 2 layers of a cutaway. Or, yeah, I would use 2 layers of a medium weight cutaway. Please do. Yeah, Stephanie, email. Oh, sorry, it's all blurry. Send me the deets. We'll talk about it. Yeah. Yes. So there we go. I was going to do more shirts because I need to do more of these things more of these videos on TikTok. They're going very well. Here's the thing I made. This is what made me pass a kidney stone, I think. I hated pin tucks so much I passed a kidney stone. It's not that I hate them. It's just too boring for me. They look beautiful, though, with decorative stitches in there. This is on Instagram. So you can check it out there. Get on the Stabilizer School waitlist if you would like to be a part of Stabilizer School. I would love to have you because that is the key. Here's the thing. This is the key. I know. Sue, you know I'm a dramatic person, okay? I'm just past a kidney stone because I'm being so dramatic. Stabilizer is the key. It is, and it's boring, and I know that. I'm trying in every way that I can to make it more interesting and make it the information approachable from a bunch of different learning types, ADHD. So I want it to be like super approachable for all types of people, neurodivergent or not. And yeah, I'm really excited, super excited. Was this just for practice or are you going to use Pintech fabric in a project? So I work for Bernina as an independent contractor and I travel and teach their classes. And well, there's actually classes coming up in person that I have to teach. Who'da thunk? So pin tucking and decorative pin tucks in particular are one of the things that we teach. And yeah, that's it. No. Check out the video, Sue. I'll put the video in the Facebook group too. No, you're on Instagram, right? This is 4 different thread weights, 5 different ways. So we have 50 weight single in the pin tucks. We have 12 weight decorative stitch, 28 weight, 40 weight, and 50 weight triple. That's a triple stitch with 50 weight. Isn't that great? So, all right, y'all. I appreciate you. Had a wonderful time with you. Remember, the schedule changed a little bit because I need some more time to get that up and running to do my samples since I am bedridden until now. So check out the live stream. Oh, but are 40 weight interchangeable? Wait. Oh, I see what you're asking. I'm sorry, Sue. Antibiotic brain. 40 weight, yes. 40 weight is 40 weight is 40 weight. I think it's pretty standard. I don't think it's like jean sizes, right? Or like a 10 is not a 10 is not a 10. Yeah. Thank you, Francie Joe. Thank you. 40 weights are interchangeable. Yeah. So you can swap them out, see what you like in one brand, what you don't like in another brand. That's it. And types. You know, I like to work with cotton. I work with Orifil cotton or Isocord. Look at all my Isocord. Oh. Oh, did you guys see my video? Go check out my video. I put my first video up that was all about, it was me ordering this stuff and then unboxing and all of the total mishaps I had along the way. It wouldn't be me if it wasn't like, if I wasn't having to pivot, would it? Great. I love y'all. I'll see you next Wednesday. Well, Wednesday. I'll see you a week from today. Every Wednesday till forever. Till the end of time. I'll see you on the 10th. Thank you, Francie Joe. And thank you, Sue. I have another video coming out tomorrow with a mug rug. So it was great. Thank you, Stephanie. It was a fun video, I'll tell you what. But now I want more Isocord thread. I'm obsessed with it. It's really nice to have it on hand. So love y'all. See you next week. Goodbye. Goodbye.